Ooh. We should make a goal. another goal. Super chat goal. Chat, what should it be? Hello? You guys hear me? Did I see what Snake said earlier today? No. Oh, okay. That makes sense. I can start now? Alright, cool, thank you. Can you turn the stream off? I'm not ready. Oh, okay. Chat, what should the goal be? Goal. We're gonna do 5 super chats. Share how I celebrate. I'll be able to eat tonight. Bang. Bang. Okay. What's today? Today Monday? Going head to head with Monday Night Raw tonight. What do we win if we reach the goal? I get to eat tonight. That's what you guys want. Oh! I dropped my camera. Facial animation unavailable. I didn't ask for facial animation, man. Damn. It's my birthday. Can I get a happy birthday? Happy birthday to Carl Weezer from the hit show Fairly Odd Parents. I just got Robux. What should I buy in DG? Nothing. All the game passes are bad. Drop you 10 Robux? I got you. Are you in my group? I haven't done a human yet. I haven't done an Namekian yet. I haven't done a Frost Demon yet. I feel like the Frost Demon one is the most egregious that I haven't done yet. But to be honest with you... Shut up! Oh, hold on. Never mind. Oh my god. Oh my god. Drop me like 10 Robux. I already said, bro. Are you in the group? Why do you have a Roblox group? I've always had a Roblox group. The Roblox group is probably older than half the people in the chat. Let's do this human. Mods, I need a punching bag. Mods! I need a punching bag. Members only. If you're a member, you can join the private server and get the punching bag for the video. I don't want to start with a path that's gonna make me mad. And honestly, I don't know enough about Monstrous. Why is the game so loud? This is an interesting build for sure. It's not about practicality, it's about aura. That's true. Am I excited for emotes? No. I am dreading the addition of emotes in this game. Boom, 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 boom. Fighting Solace Heat. I need to get the bull move for this moveset. Is that the OP PvP broken human path? I think both the human paths are broken for PvP because they have the same ability that's broken. But yes. W title? Thank you. I came up with it myself. What fighting style is that? It's Rock Lee. I bet half of you haven't even seen that animation before. One in the chat if you main Saiyan. Two in the chat if you don't. Did they choose Limit Breaker or 5 for the Primal Saiyan path? It was always gonna be Limit Breaker. It was always gonna be Limit Breaker. There's no choice. It was always going to be Limit Breaker. I swear if it's Limit Breaker, I'm gonna cry. You realize there's a Paths Part 3 too, right? Like, you realize that's a thing, right? It's like simple math. What are they gonna do? Super Saiyan 6? Is that what you want? You want Super Saiyan 5 and Super Saiyan 6? They can choose anything else. Like what? What else is there? Yeah, but you're not understanding. You're just saying the same thing over and over. You do realize there is a Paths Part 3, right? Will you realize that? We know that. We've known this for like 10 years. Yes, I know. So why would you... think about it critically. Why are you upset that Super Saiyan 5 isn't the Path Part 2 form when it's going to be the better Path Part 3 form? Does that make sense? That doesn't make sense. Lock in, twin. It's obviously going to be Super Saiyan 4 Limit Breaker and then Super Saiyan 5. The most obvious path ever. The Super Saiyan Blue path is unironically more hard to guess. It's unironically more hard to predict. There's way more options for the Super Saiyan Blue path than there are for the Super Saiyan 4 path. Way more options. How would they even do the quest? How did they do the quest for the random insert fan-made form here? Like they've done 30 quests. They're just gonna do a copy and paste quest again. Because all the path quests, none of them are unique. Not one of them are that unique. It's either go buy me food, go find this item, go kill these players, or fight this guy. It's one of 4. Surely the blue path is going to be blue evolution. Well, surely it is, but there are more options. Like, there's Super Saiyan Blue Full Power. They could just straight up do Blue Kaioken as a form. I don't know. They could do Universe Tree Blue from Heroes. That genuinely. Yeah, or Spirit Lend, or use the Dragon Balls. Yeah. I thought Blue Kaioken was going to be a unique combination for the Kaioken revamp. Man, if Kaioken gets revamped still, I would be surprised. Slow down, Universe Tree is too powerful for us. Bro, we have a Fu form. No, it's not. The Fu form is insanely OP. Was the Kaioken revamp cancelled? I don't know, man. But we're getting emotes, though. Bang. I love emotes! I love emotes. They're so awesome. I'm so glad that they decided to make emotes. Who is this? Bro has God Key. Oh no, he doesn't. Alright, what does this shit do? Movement speed, knockbacks have dampen. And power up. Alright, I'll meet you at South Earth. Ow. Rude. Alright, so this is the Inner Gates path for the human race, the 8 Inner Gates. And it's very good. It's very good. We're going to talk about it. It's not like the greatest path in the world, but it is also glitched. And that makes it really OP. I also believe that Dampen just doesn't really work properly. God, that aura is loud. Jesus Christ. The thing with this path as well is it gives you 2 unique fighting styles. It gives you Rock Lee and, what, Might Guy? Yeah. So, if I just show them off real quick on him, here's, like, the couple of combo strings that it gives you. That's kind of cool. Yeah, there we go. Is the combo strings. And then, if I get Might Guy, that's Rock Lee. This is Might Guy. Yeah, let me turn the form off. Oh, the rocks are kind of in the way. I prefer the Rock Lee fighting style. I think it's better. At least for PvE, it's better. So, that's the one I rock. It also gives you Primary Lotus, which, if I use the move... So you can only get this move in the fighting styles in the path. That does 10k damage there, compared to something like Videl Kick, which does 2k. This move does 3k. So Primary Lotus is a very good super. What's like another really good super that people like? I'll just use like a newer one. We'll use Bull Slam. That did 5k with a crit, so is Primary Lotus just like insanely busted? Only takes 500 stamina too? Is this move just really, really good? To be fair, it's doing 10k when it hits the ground. Shining Rage is... Guys. Shining Rage... I don't have it on the slot. Shining Rage is a future Saga move. You guys have to remember, they balance the moves around Saga. The future Saga moves are just weaker. That's why I compared it to a Dragon Ball Super move. I guess Primary Load is just really good. It's only really doing 10k if you hit the ground with the opponent, though, like some ultimates on this game do. Anyway, here is the transformation. I don't have a lot done on it, because obviously I don't use the slot very much. Here's my stats. I have a very big glass cannon build, but that's because I'm a human. I can kind of get away with it. And if I look at my path passive ability, gain 15% boost to all forms of movement speed. Knockback M1s have a 20% chance to apply dampen that disables skills for 7 seconds. I honestly don't know if this movement speed buff is any good for anything. Maybe PvPers could say, like, it's just more effective for Sling or something. I don't know. I really couldn't tell you. I can tell you that this ability is really OP in PvP, and it's also not a 20% chance. It's a 100% chance. And it activates in moves, too. So, does a Videl Kick? Videl Kick doesn't activate it, but a move like Raging Bull Impact should definitely activate it. Or does Nuclear Kick? No. But, a move like this, I believe. No, okay. Then it's only certain ultimates activate it. Like, I know Crash Launcher activates it. There you go. That always will activate it. It's just bugged, and it will always happen. I don't know why some moves do it and some moves don't. I think Justice Combination might. Yeah, Justice Combination does too. So maybe, like, Justice Combination is just better than the Raging Bull attack for this one. I don't know. Why is it dark, man? This game is bad. Anyway. So, this path being bugged and being guaranteed, it just makes it really, really OP in PvP. This is one of the most OP PvP paths in the game because of this bug. They've already said they were gonna fix it when the Pass Part 2 update comes out. So sure. That's awesome. But until then, it's gonna be really OP. We also have a power-up, quote-unquote, It's actually just a super ultimate, and it's the Hidden Lotus. And it's like a lock-on hit. If that makes sense. Like, it'll always just connect. It's like, as long as you do it off of a knockback, right? It teleports you to them and hits them. And it also does a lot of damage. That did what, 46k? Let's do like Justice combination. With 3 crits is doing even less than that. So it's for a free ultimate every 90 seconds, that's pretty good. It used to be better, but it got nerfed. So keep that in mind. Alright, thank you more. You may leave now. You're relieved of your duties. We're gonna reset the world real quick and fight Super 17. What way would you recommend perfecting Ki Blast on the Pathworms? By spamming F on your keyboard. Thank you very much. There's literally no other way. There's no secret. You just spam F. Any PvP experts in the chat know if the movement speed thing actually helps or not? Out of the 64 people watching, statistically, I almost had a stroke saying that. Statistically, there has to be about 1/5 of a human being in the chat that is good at PvP. Because nobody plays this PvP in this game. So, like maybe like 1/5 of a human in there. I don't know if the sample size is big enough. I don't know, man. Hellfire used to always lurk around the chat. It's good for traveling. Is it faster than times 20? Oh, well, no. I guess it doesn't matter because it's... You can stack it. Alright, here we go. We're gonna fight Super 17. Now, the problem with Dampen is I'm pretty sure they can still use evasives, which is weird because they're not supposed to be able to. However, I might be thinking of the other thing, the Frost Demon thing, but is that also Dampen? I can't remember. But it doesn't really matter because NPCs don't really evasive melee users that often anyway. So we're just gonna whoop this guy's ass, honestly, is what's gonna happen. Just apply that to him again. Now the ultimate charge speed is so fast on humans that you can just spam ultimates over and over and over again. There's nothing he can do. Especially if I do this. Or, especially if I do this. Now he just can't do anything. There you go. It's the combo of Doom and Despair. I think the human passive was always... It's super outdated, in my opinion. Like, it's just too OP. Like, this was, like, a cool passive when the game first came out. But we have so many ultimates that can abuse this shit that it just doesn't make sense anymore. Can I do the final stand tech? Oh no, I got him out of it. We're gonna try to knock him back into a wall over and over and over again. Oops. That's not good. Forgot to keep him in the combo of Doom and Despair. Yep, we're gonna freeze you, man. And now you're dead. Because I have a super ultimate. That's free. This is a good path. Even if it wasn't bugged, it'd still be a pretty good path. It wouldn't be like crazy OP or anything, but it's cool. It's fun too. It's a fun path to play. The speed is kind of fun. Here's what it kind of looks like with Kaioken times 20. You're really fast. Pretty cool. I don't even have a big agility as stat at all too. Literally, I only have the bare minimum so I can spam ultimates. So, I don't know. This path is pretty good. Can someone actually come back to my private server? So I can see how dampen affects players. Like, can you evasive? Because I can't remember. I don't think you can evasive. I don't think players can evasive. I'm pretty sure NPCs can, though. You can't? I'm like 99% sure that NPCs can. So fast. That 15%, bro. Look at me. It is crazy. Have you ever seen someone move so fast in your life, bro? When are you streaming Terraria Calamity? Put user in timeout. 24 hours. Confirm. We are not streaming a pedophiles mod. Delta Zone supports the projects of pedophiles. You guys heard it here first. He supports those. I don't. That's why I just timed him out. Over the next 24 hours, we'll be putting him in rehab. He'll be releasing a public apology form. Liam, can you join the private server? Delta says sorry, he's a chud. Alright. So Liam, when are you joining the private server? This is movement tech. I don't know for what, but it is. Oh, hey. Alright, so I'm gonna hit you. Can you evasive? Can vanish. Can you evasive? Can you use moves? Nope, he can't do anything. GG's only. You can evasive now that it's done. Can't evasive here though. So, yeah. Can you go to South Earth with me? And let's try to trigger the NPC to evasive. Equip key moves and just spam them on the guy. Just equip a bunch of key moves and spam them. I don't have key moves. Let me see. I have this move. You see, I got rid of Primary Lotus, and I'm gonna get rid of my counter. All right, I'm gonna try to get him to evasive, and we'll see if we can trigger it. Because I think they can. Yeah, there you go. He can evasive. So this is another reason this game is bad. He shouldn't be able to evasive, but he can. And the devs have told me, by the way, a dev has definitely told me before that the NPCs are not supposed to be able to evasive. And they are. They can. They're not supposed to be able to, but they can. So. GG's only. Well, that's about it. I have nothing else to say. This is just a decent path. It's not remarkable. The only thing remarkable about it is that it's glitched, so it's really OP in PvP. Even if it wasn't glitched, it'd still be good, but it just wouldn't be like S tier like it is right now. Locking someone out of using evasives is stupid, honestly. That's really stupid, but it's okay. You can still vanish, I guess. So that's gonna do it. Let me know what you guys think. Have a good one. What did Delta DM me? On Jesus' name, I was only playing. Okay. You're in timeout. 10 seconds. Alright, you'll be untimed out in 10 seconds. Yeah, man, you made it just in time to get jumped. We can see if I can use power-ups and dampen. I don't really care. TBH, I don't really care. Monstrous next. I feel like it's disrespectful to not do golden first, but sure. I hate golden anyway. And then after this, we're gonna do God Namekian. We need to buff the Divine Kai path. For PvE, maybe. I think it's a solid PvP path. Can you keep Delta muted? What's the drama in here, man? What's going on?
There's no drama! There's nothing!
You're muted permanently. Do not release
We're all
them.
watching your stream, man.
Not release them.
Alright,
Watching the buggy
guys.
files.
Alright,
There's
guys.
nothing.
Oh, I just want you to keep him muted because he didn't keep his promise during the Black Panther
What
game.
problem? No,
That's
I
true.
won. It doesn't exist anymore.
Nah.
Delta, can you just say that you do not stand for pedophilia?
I do not condone the actions of Positron, Fabsol,
Guys, he's
at
lying.
all. They are horrible people.
He's lying.
And I wish
He's
I
smiling.
wish the mod would keep going, but if they want to end it here, that's
Lying.
how it
Delta.
is.
Lying.
Line of position.
Lying.
Lulu, how do you feel about the Calamity mod situation on Terraria?
Oh wait, that guy is a pedophile? Why did you ask him to stream that?
Yo, let's ban Delta.
Okay. Alright, chat. How does this path work? Basic Ki Blasts have a 10% chance to inflict freeze, preventing Ki and stamina recovery for 10 seconds. Melee damage split between key and melee stats. Can somebody please tell me what that means? So what about this path is bugged? Doesn't it make you weaker? Does it make your Ki Blast weaker too? Someone needs to explain to me how this path is bugged before I make this video, because I don't want to say something that isn't true. And I need to slander this game at every chance I get. What path is this? So like, how does this work exactly? So like that prevents your recovery. Can't charge, yeah. So like, how does the... So you're telling me this path literally does nothing in PvE? Because this shit doesn't affect the... Oh, wait, doesn't it give dampen to the NPCs, though? It gives dampen to the NPCs. That's what it is, remember? They got aura, though? That's true. That's true. Hold on, I need to screenshot your character saying that. That's funny. EVOG players. So, okay. I'm glad you're here so you can use the glare on me. That works. So, like, you're just, like, weaker. Everything is just weaker. Alright. Mega Evolution, animation, man. What is wrong with my head, bro? So, this path. Monstrous path. You guys remember when I said that the Super Saiyan Rage path was the worst path by far? And it was the exact reason the path update was bad? I lied. This path is worse. It got aura, though. That's true. This path is it... Okay. Let's just get into it. Let's just get into it. Here's my perfection. Not my main slot. Here's my stats. Not my main slot. Cold Power is the path passive ability. Basic Ki Blasts have a 10% chance to inflict freeze, preventing Ki and stamina recovery for 10 seconds, and it has a 1-second cooldown. Melee damage is split between Ki and melee stats. So number one, do you guys know what doesn't have Ki and stamina in this game? Oh right, NPCs don't. They don't. So, they changed it, and it has a secret ability that is not listed. I'm 99% sure. We'll test it later. It should apply Dampen to the NPCs, which will prevent them from using moves. The problem with that is in the last showcase I did, I showcased that Dampen is also bugged, and the NPCs can still evasive in Dampen. So, like, sure. And this part is also bugged. Number one, in theory, let's say it was working. Why the flip would you make the key damage race? That everything they do is favored for key damage. Their key damage stat, their charge rate ability, everything favors key damage. Why would you make it split the key between your... Why would you buff the melee damage? Why would you do that? That doesn't make sense. Not to mention it doesn't work. So, for some reason, it just nerfs your damage completely. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know how. I don't know how it happened. Your damage is just straight up nerfed in this path. This nerfs all your damage. This 3,600 isn't even real. It's like lower than that. I don't know how. I don't know why. It just does, and I don't even know how to possibly show you it. You just have to take my word for it, and every other Frost Demon user who has this path that has tested it has shown me the proof too. Someone sent me a while ago. They sent me proof, and I don't know where to find it. I'm sorry. You just have... This is one of those past showcase videos where I really don't care, and I'm just making the video because I have to. So, we're gonna show... And it sucks because this path has aura. Look at it. It looks cool. Other than my head being a different color. That's kind of stupid. But... Anyway. There's also a power-up which also does literally nothing in PvE. Literally nothing. So. Where's the guy at? Why'd you leave? Where'd you go? I need you to use the move on me. Did you go to South Earth? Oh, you don't have the glare? Oh, man. Chat, does anyone have this that has the glare? Why don't you have the glare? I gotta grind GC. Oh, you're level 850. That's funny. Okay, he's gonna show me later. He's grinding the GC. I'm gonna go to South Earth, and we're gonna fight Super 17 and see how effective... how effective this path is. Now, the only thing I can actually say about this path is that it looks better than the Golden Path, because the Golden Path literally transforms you into Golden Frieza. And this path makes you look cool. And not like Golden Frieza. Like, it at least tries to give you, like, an OC transformation and not just you become a Frieza copy. Because this is my Frost Demon. If I go second form, okay, no. Second form, you still look like yourself. Now I kind of just look like Frieza. Just different colors. Now I'm definitely just Frieza with different colors. Now I'm just cooler with different colors, but at least it has a little bit of aura. The meta form, I'm just Metal Cooler. Literally, it just made me Metal Cooler. Maybe that's my colors. By the way, the Metal Cooler in this game looks freaking... This is like the best looking thing in this whole game, by the way. The revamped Metal Cooler. Nothing in this game looks anywhere near as good as this. Too bad I don't want to look like Metal Cooler. I want to look like my character, but metal. Why does it make you Metal Cooler? Just take this model and do it. It just doesn't make sense. This form, at least it's a fan-made form, so it kind of makes you look unique, right? I don't want to look like Golden Frieza. That's why I hate Frost Demons in this game, man. You just look like Frieza. That's it. Like, imagine if you were picked Saiyan, and then you go Super Saiyan, and it gave you Goku's hair every single time. Just like, and it gave you Goku's gi or some shit. Like, that would be insanely stupid. And that's just what they do for Frost Demons in this game. Like, Final Stand Frost Demons look cursed, but at least you kind of look like your OC still. But again, do you even in Final Stand? I can't even remember. I think Final Stand is low-key guilty of this too. Frost Demons, as much as I do not care for this race at all, the Roblox Dragon Ball games really don't help. Maybe I don't care for this race because of Roblox Dragon Ball games. Man, my Xenoverse Frost Demon was fire. Alright, that guy's name was Slush. Don't at me. That's like 12-year-old me. That's the best you could come up with. Anyway, I'm gonna start by using my power up on this guy. Yeah. My, yep. Huh! Well, that's weird. Alright. The NPCs are immortal in this game, and just nothing affects them. Because they're just AI. There is nothing unique about them. They are just a dummy that sits here, they don't attack you. They don't do anything. They just fly at you like... They're brainless. So, I don't know, man. If I do the... Cold power. Let's try that. There you go. So he should be dampened right now, which is awesome. So how come he just hit an evasive? I could dampen him in again. I got really unlucky. There we go. He's dampened. So now he shouldn't be able to use any moves. Which is at least something. We have one thing in the entire path that does something. This is all you're good for. The Golden Frieza path is, like, amazing, by the way. So there's no reason to pick this path, because it's broken. Hopefully, past part 2 actually reworks it like it's supposed to. Dude, I'm gonna use my power up. Oh, I got him good. I mean, let's just see how much damage I'm doing to this guy. Like, I know I don't have any melee damage invested, but I don't know how the debuff works. Like, do you actually, like... Oh, okay. So, like, do you have to have your stats split for it to debuff you, or does it just always debuff you? Like, immediately as you get the path, it just debuffs you. Your melee should be scaling 50% off your key stat. In an ideal world where that actually worked, yes, I agree. That's what it should do. Maybe. I don't know. I don't think it should do anything like that. Well, maybe. That could be cool to, like, allow Frost Demons to actually M1, I guess. That'd be cool. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. It just gives you slightly more variety and a different playstyle. Just like the Android. The Android paths are awesome because one of them just offers a different playstyle. So you could just do the same thing with this path. I mean, it'd also be cool to have a debuffing path like this. Like this path's gimmick be debuffing. But the problem is the NPCs are soulless, and there's nothing to debuff about them. So... GG. I'm gonna use my power up. Bang. I hit that stance like that, though. I hit that shit. Think about that. This guy's taking no damage. Like, I'm doing nothing. This is just sad. At least I have Emperor's Blast on this slot. One of the best moves in the game right here. Till they nerf it, of course. Watch, bro. They're gonna drop that past part 2 patch note. Emperor's Blast nerfed. It'd be awesome. There's an evasive. Alright. Alright, now he can't... Oh, okay. My bad, bro. I just, like, I don't know, man. I find it, like, I'm not a dev, right? And I'm just complaining, and I'm in a bad mood now because of this path. But it cannot be that hard to just make it so that way the boss loses their defense bar if they deflect or if they evasive. Like, it cannot be that. Like they really can't even do that. I'm not asking you to rewrite the system. I don't know, man. I guess not. I guess they can't do it. But I don't know. These are the same devs who thought that this was a good idea for a path, so maybe they're just like didn't think of that. I don't know, man. It's like, I love the DBOG dev team. I really do. I think a lot of their work goes underappreciated for sure. But they drop paths like this, and so much of my goodwill goes away. It just, like, 80% of it. Because this is insane. Like, if Final Stand drops something like this, like, Snake World would have death threats. Death threats. And I'm sure they get some, you know, I'm sure. But, like, it'd be all over the general chat. But to be fair, that server is just crazy. That server is just unmoderated and crazy. Oh my god. Am I gonna lose? Have I lost the Super 17 yet? Other than, like, on the half sand when I was in red? And then whooped him when I respawned? I can't remember. Alright, dude. I just, like, get unlucky. What is the chance? 10%, bro. Like, come on. Let's finish this guy so I can end this video. There we go. He's dead. Are you here? Where are you? Use this ability on me so I can end this video. This path sucks. This is F tier. This is like below F tier. It's at least Super Saiyan Rage has a fantastic power up. It does. Right? Super Saiyan Rage is a completely usable path. I think he used it on me. So I can't lock onto him. I think that's what it does. Okay, now I can lock onto him. Is that what it does? I just can't lock onto you? Here, reset. I said reset so you get the cooldown. So the cooldown goes away. No, you have to be in the forum to use it, I think. You have to be in the forum. Okay. So I just, like, can't see you unless I'm in slingshot range. Oh, wonderful. So I can still just slingshot you. Wow, what a fucking great ability, man! The main way of fighting in this game is still just perfectly fine. Alright, man. Cool. Cool. This path sucks. Any news on Beast yet? Man, we've known about Beast for 10 years, man. Get with the program. Maybe if you were subscribed to Bobby Near and watched the fucking Bobby Near videos, you'd have fucking known this by now, man. Sorry. I'm in a bad mood. This path makes me angry. Yeah, Beast is gonna be an Ascension path. They weren't gonna lock Beast behind a path. That would have been silly. An Ascension path is something above paths. An Ascension path is a form that you can get no matter what path you chose. So, for example, Ultra Instinct is an Ascension. It doesn't matter what path you chose. You can still get Ultra Instinct. Okay. Is there... What races on this account have I not done? I haven't done Dark King, I haven't done Ethereal, and I haven't done God Namekian. Chat, surely some of you are Namekians, right? I mean, there has to be a couple of you. Right? I'm a halfie on my main slot waiting for this form to come out before I choose my paths. Yeah, no, don't do that. If absolutely anything, though, I would wait for Pass Part 2 because they're reworking all, like, I'm pretty sure every single Hybrid Saiyan path is getting reworked. So wait for Pass Part 2, check out the reworks, and then decide what you want. But don't wait for Beast to come out, because don't worry. As it stands, you'll be able to get Beast no matter what path you choose. Got a Namek, but not a member. I mean, Corey, if you had Discord, man. I'd be able to send you the code.
Oh,
Alright, which one of you guys have a Namekian on DBOJ?
He pulled a Max Shadow.
Which one of you guys have a Namekian on DBOJ? I know one of you do.
I don't.
I do.
Grimbo!
I need
What
to
level's
pause
your
your
Namekian?
I honestly forgot. I'll have to check.
So
Is
cool,
it-
a 7-star.
Is it like
Gojo 7-star.
800 plus?
I don't think so, but I can check.
Alright. I sent the code in the bloodline. I do, but I'm not a member. Jeremiah, ping me in my Discord server. If you're in there. Wait a minute. I have free membership gifts? Oh, hell yeah. Who got it? Bang, final Primus. Alright, 5 of you. 5 of you just got a membership. Bang. I didn't know I had that. Bang. 3 memberships. It was random. I have 5 more, I think. I would do more, but I think I'll wait. Alright, you guys should be able to link your Discord server. Or your Discord to your thing. When this thing shuts up, I'll start the video. Go South Earth. South Earth. Go to South Earth. Man, we haven't hit our goal of 5 super chats yet, guys. I won't be able to eat tonight if you guys don't super chat 5 times, man. You guys got this. I believe in you. I believe in us. Alright, let me see. constant 15% raw damage boost, stamina, yeah. Too bad, Namekians are a key race. Bang! $5. 1 out of 5. It got aura though. It got aura though.
It got aura too.
True. 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 Namekians aren't getting orange. Gray already sneaked the God Namekian second form. Orange is an ascension path. How do I join your server in the Discord? It's for members only. If you become a member and you link your Discord account to your YouTube account in Discord, and you join my Discord server, it will automatically appear for you. Quicksilver, we hope so. Bang! Another 5! I can eat! Holy. No, I can't eat yet. I need 3 more. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you.
Pretend I said something inspirational and meaningful or some.
Damn, that shit cut deep, bro. That was inspiring. Oh, man. Thank you, bro. Appreciate that. Alright. This path is tough, man. I don't care what anyone says. This path is tough. The path part 2 form might look bad or like underwhelming, but this path is tough. This is the Namekian Legend path. Now, here's my stats. Obviously, this is not my main account. Here is my transformation. Again, obviously not my main account. This path, Namekian God, is very good in my opinion. It's a very good path. Too bad there aren't any Namekians that play this game, but it looks so good too. This is just awesome. This is like the Mastar Media form or whatever, right? Awesome path. So let's get right into the showcase. So Namekian God Key. We have a 20% chance to negate half damage. Blocking a rush restores 10% stamina. And grants a constant 15% raw damage boost. So this is basically Super Saiyan God for Namekians, but instead of restoring ki on a block, if you block a rush, you get stamina, which is good. Unfortunately, like, Namekians are definitely ki based for sure. I mean, if you look at the stats, like, holy crap, ki super focused. So I am a ki build on this Namekian, especially with the power up, which is God's Zone Grenade, which is a very powerful ki ultimate. It's a ki super ultimate, basically. I feel like this path should have Godbind, but it doesn't. I think that's very stupid. This path should totally have Godbind, dude. Look at the aura at nighttime, man. We look terrifying, bro. Like, come over here, man. We won't jump you. Like, what? It is tough. Look at him. He's so tough, bro. We're tough. Ominous glow sticks. Yep, that's us. So, there is one more thing that this path gave Namekians, and that is assimilation, which lets us fuse. So, if I... he's coming, yeah. If I punch Tarb right here, and I don't crit, I do 279. I ask him to assimilate with me, and it's basically fusion. We become one. I get his levels, I get his stats, just added to mine. It is basically absorption, which is insane. Now I can do it again. That's why there are 2 Namekians on the server. We're waiting on them to load in. But it's just it's OP. It's really, really strong. The only thing is we don't get like an insane God Eater passive, you could say. And we don't have like a key regen bug or anything like androids do. But let me see. Now I'm doing 533. That's quite a lot more for someone who has 70 melee damage in total, right? So now if I assimilate with Blitz in here. And by the way, it doesn't matter what path of Namekian, you guys can all fuse together. Now I get plus 280. And now I have 100 melee damage. Oh my god, they were both key damage Namekians. This is fantastic news. Now we're just OP. Now we're just OP. So, I don't know why that puts you in combat. Oh wait, no it didn't, because I punched him. Well, we're going to fly over to Super 17. We're going to give him hands. Ever make a video about the difference between 850, 1000, and 1250? Not really. I don't know, man. That would take effort. A lot of it. Alright. Super 17. We also have this power up. If I go back to Namek Legend. And we also keep regeneration too in this, by the way. And the regeneration is a pretty good skill. Namekian is just a really underrated race in this game. 7.5% of your health every 15 seconds, and it's fast as heck. Let me use this power up. I'm gonna start with a marbling drop just to test our damage. That's pretty good. That's pretty dang good. We're gonna light pulse and then God Zone grenade. So that's a lock-on move. It stuns, and it does a lot of damage, too. It does good damage, and it stuns. It's just very, very strong. Super 17 isn't gonna last, man. He's just not. I wish I could showcase this stamina thing. Here, let me see. Do a rush on me. There we go. There you go. See, I got a bunch of stamina back. I still lost my defense, which I don't like, but just look at the damage I'm doing. Jesus, man, this is just so good. This is definitely one of the best paths in the game. The only problem is there just aren't a lot of Namekians, but if you have a Namekian friend, yeah, it feels good to use an actually good path after quite a while, honestly. And then we have Godza grenade already. That's gonna kill him. This path is just fantastic. So, correct me if I'm wrong, but you guys who are in my body, you're just spectators like Fusion, right? That's all it really is? Dragon Namekian, Mog's God Namekian? We'll see, man. This is incredible, though. This is very good. I still haven't seen a full power Dragon Namekian yet, so we'll see soon. Let's go to a stronger boss, because Super 17 is genuinely just like... Just regen here real quick. Remember, I can do that every 15 seconds. Godzone Grenade only has a cooldown of 60 seconds. It's unblockable. They track constantly until they hit the... It's just overpowered, man. This path is so good. I will say, they have said in the past that they were going to nerf Absorption for Majins. I feel like if they nerf Absorption for Majins, it's only fair that they nerf this, too. But, I don't know. Like, they just shouldn't. Maybe. Maybe not. We'll see. So, GT Goku is right over here. I can regenerate again. Where is Goku? There he is. Let's just see. Let's see how we do here. So, I think that while this is really good, it's not the pinnacle of the game, not by a long shot. A Hybrid Saiyan can still put up damage like this and red health. And they have Super Saiyan 4's passive on top of it, which is more than just the 15% damage boost that this path is getting. A lot more. On top of that, you can't Patara fuse with this. And Hybrid Saiyans can Patara fuse. Majins can absorb Patara fusions. So, like, it's still behind those. But it's definitely in the conversation. I'm bugged, by the way, in case you weren't aware. This game is great. A regen. We're gonna use this again. We're gonna break his stamina. Flash Bolt. Godzone Grenade. I'm gonna fully charge this, I guess. We're gonna fully charge this. No, we're not. Okay, he deflected. GG. Just kidding, man. Get out of here. Throw that one out. Bit evasive, man. Fair game. But yeah, this is just insane. This is a very, very, very powerful boss. And we're gonna make him mincemeat. Even my M1s are not doing... They're not doing a lot of damage. But you also have to keep in mind, my melee damage stat is literally 100. So, that's just the levels carrying. My charging is slow. Is that just my transformation? No, my key type is B. Why does my charging feel slow? I don't know. So, again, I can throw this out. It doesn't take away my ultimate key. That's gonna stun him. And I can drop Marbling Drop on his head. Like, the odds he evasives every single time are insane. That's just insane. I hate you. I hate NPCs in this game. Remember when this move was bugged and just, like, destroyed them? That was awesome. Yeah, this is the kind of technique that I mentioned in my Rose video that I wish Divine Lasso was more like. Because the Divine Lasso technique is fine. But not when we have techniques like this going around. Dude, the damage you do is insane. Like, I feel like I shouldn't be in red right now. I have like 6k health. I'm level 3000. Like, how are you doing so much damage, Goku? This is incredible. Incredible how badly designed this game is. Evasive again, why don't you, man? Jeez. Get out of here. No one likes you. I guess he blocked my light pulse. Let's break his stamina. And yeah, every minute I can just throw out the God Zone grenade. It's awesome. I don't know why my charging feels so slow. That's a mystery. Do this again? I don't think this ultimate is very good, but it has aura. Stir this out. Yo, yo, yo! Boom! That's aura. Not even close. Good thing I didn't overreact. Dude, the evasives are literally killing me slowly. He evasived again? All I did was regen. You are crazy. You're crazy. The NPCs in this game suck. Oh my god, I can't evasive. Get away, you psychopath. Do I not have Senzus? Oh, I'm cooked. GG. This is bad. Get away. This guy's a psycho. Look at those key blasts, man. They're coming. They're trying. Just look at how quickly I can regen, too. Alright, dude. So his evasive stopped God Zone grenade now. That's awesome, man. That's not how the game is supposed to work, by the way. Evasive again, why don't you? Kill me. Do it. I know you want to. That's right. Scared. You don't have it in you. Hey! Why are you flying towards me? This guy's a creep. The controls on this game are bad. Oh no. You're not the only one who has an evasive, buddy. Thanks for the stamina back. Yeah, pal. I just 1v1 one of the hardest bosses in the game. And I lived to tell the tale without Senzu beans. This path is goated. NPCs in this game are terrible. This path is awesome. Hope you guys enjoyed. This is like a easy, like, design-wise, I want to give it an S tier. The stamina thing kind of sucks. Like, I feel like Saiyans should have this, and the Mechians should get the key one. But other than that, S tier. It's great. It's awesome. It's super cool. It's a super fun path. It looks awesome. It sounds awesome. The stats are awesome. Very powerful. You have to have Namekians, so it's balanced. You have to find Namekians who are willing to just watch you play. But the reward for it is very good. So, that'll do it. I wish it had Godbind and God Regen. That's my only gripe. Let me see. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 videos. Yeah, I don't think that path needs. No. It's hard to find the Mechians to do that with. Alright, we have Ethereal and Dark King. I'm not looking forward to either of these. We'll do, Dark King. Yo, Nightmare with the 5! Thank you, son. Thank you, goat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm closer to eating.
Swear to God they better cook with supervillain mode after what they did to villainous mode.
What do they do to villainous mode? They did kind of nerf it, but it was all villainous mode before the nerf was easily a top 5 path. Now it's just kind of like very good. What do you mean exactly? Do you mean like visually or something? Oh God! Oh. Oh, I hate this path. This path sucks. That's 2 terrible power-ups too. This makes these are completely invisible. 5 seconds. We got aura though. True. Does anyone have this path that can join and help me showcase it, like so I can see what this looks like? I do. Awesome. Get back in here. This path in Ethereal is still better than Monstrous, though. I'm not gonna lie to you, this path for PvE is just as bad as Monstrous. It really is. This path has nothing for PvE. Excuse me. Because after 10 hits from an actual boss in this game, you fucking die! Alright, I'll be in South Earth. Meet me there. After the, after I do the showcase, I'll let you use the moves on me. Yeah, 3 hits later and you're dead. You're just dead. I already got someone for Dark King, don't worry. Alright, this is gonna be a fun one. Just kidding. I'm glad I did God Namekian before this one, because God Namekian was fun. Am I like Daima-sized? I guess so. This is the Dark King path for demons. And it's not good for PvE. At all. It is almost as bad as Monstrous for PvP. Actually, you could make the argument it's worse. Because at least Monstrous has the dampen. This path has nothing. But Monstrous also nerfs your damage, so... This path does decent damage because of the demon passive. Anyway, let's get into it. Here's my perfection. Obviously, it's not good. Here's my stats. And we have the adaptability passive. After taking 10 hits of the same damage type, ascend beyond mortal limits. Become immune to only that damage, by the way, for 12 seconds, wielding the power of a demon god. While immune, you regenerate 5% of your defense on a hit. Is that when you get hit, or is that when you hit someone? Can you tell me that, Tarb? Anyway. This path is a demon. No, not trying to make a joke there. A demon in PvP. But in PvE, can you guys guess why this is so bad? You die in 10 hits to the NPCs in this game. You die. You die. You die before then. Against a good NPC. An NPC that you'd want this to be good against. You die. So, we also have 2 power-ups. Dark Magic. This makes it so you're invisible. Ooh. And then Demon King Roar. A raging roar so loud it removes anyone's lock on and causes severe camera shakes for 5 seconds. Yeah, man, thanks. Thanks, man. Okay. I feel like this one is just, like, very obvious what it looked like. Use Demon King Roar on me. I mean, the stun. I didn't know it stunned. That's not... For PvP, that seems like it'd be a pretty decent power-up. That seems like it'd be fun. Now, do you want to know what this isn't going to be fine for? An NPC that's soulless. Like the NPCs in this game. So, let's go fight Super 17. Where is he? Here he is. Hello, sir. Welcome to the dungeon or whatever. I don't know, man. Let's see if this works. Nice. That was really effective. That worked really well in my favor. Honestly. Why am I so fast? Oh, nice. So, yeah, not much is going on with this path. I mean, I can try. I have 2k health. Not a lot. So again, I have to avoid these. Because there's no way I can take 10 key supers. Is it just melee damage and key damage? Is that the two types that it goes off of? Or is it like melee rush super? Oh, there we go. I'm immune right now. Not to this, though. I'm not immune anymore. It's only 12 seconds. Oh, dang. That just increased my defense bar fully. I mean, that's pretty good. But, like, look how fast I die. Like, it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna die. There we go. Now I'm immune. I'm immune to melee. But guess what, dude? He's just gonna sit here and block. It just doesn't do anything. It's just terrible. It's so bad. I'm immune for 12 seconds. Whoop-de-doo. Like, it has nothing for PvE. At all. Like, I don't know how they would buff this to make it not, like, unfightable in PvP while making it still fun in PvE. Like, how do you make it not OP for PvP any more than it already is? While making it usable in PvE, I don't really know. Like, I feel like it just needs to be reworked. I don't know. It's just crazy. Like, the only way I can see this being really good in PvE is if there was somehow an NPC that didn't shoot you with key blasts and only used, like, primarily melee moves on you. But they like to give every NPC in this game, like, what do you call it? I'm out of stamina. They like to give every NPC in this game, like, many different kinds of moves. Okay, let's see dark magic. Whoa! Like, what does that do? Like, nice, dude. What? The NPC can still see me, man. I don't know. Like, at least this path is really good in PvP. If you don't see how this path is good in PvP, then you're blind. Most players in PvP are only using one damage type, so at least that helps. And then Sling as well. Like, during Sling, you could just take 10 hits from Sling, and then you're immune, and you can just sit there and recover your defense immediately, right? And Sling, the whole point is to drain your opponent's defense. So, like, your opponent can just sit there and take your hits, not using their defense, and then while they're not using it, it's also just coming back faster. So it's just fantastic for PvP. The problem is, one in the chat if you guys PvP often. Go ahead. In my YouTube stream, one in the chat if you PvP often, two in the chat if you don't. Everyone. for the YouTube video. Everyone in the stream. 1 in the chat if you PvP often, 2 in the chat if you don't. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Negative 1. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Yup. There's quite a bit of 2s now, aren't there? It's because the PvP in this game is booty.
That passive is like being immune to bullets but not being immune to pierced AMG. Broken heart emoji.
Broken heart emoji, I agree. Thank you for the donation. There is not a single one. Not one. The casual player in this game does not PvP. So, GG. Yeah, almost died too. Yeah, well, it's because it's like a very fair fight against Super 17. Like, I have nothing on him. Like, I'm just a guy with strong-ish stats. Like, that's it. Like, not that my stats particularly are strong, but my path form itself makes me stronger because of the 5x multiplier. That's it. That's gonna do it for this video. This path does nothing in PvE, but in PvP, it's very, very good. It's been dominating PvP for the last few months. So that's a good thing, I guess. I don't know. Is this fun to fight? Probably not. I wouldn't have fun fighting this path, to be honest. So is that a good thing that it was going to PvP? Probably freaking not, because it was probably not very fun to fight. We'd hit God Key, but we don't at the same time. We can't be Sense, but we don't get the damage buff. That's true. Oh, brother. This is just a very, very interesting path now, isn't it? Dude, this guy just fucking... Oh. Back. I was like, he just vanished. Bang. That's aura. Hey, maybe some of you like how this path looks, right? Maybe. Hopefully the path part 2 form is cooler. Hopefully. Hopefully the power-ups are really good. Alright, Chatterooski. Time for everyone's favorite half Saiyan path. Why'd they make all the bad paths have more aura than the good ones? That demon dragon thing does not have more aura than the demonic breaker. That's not true. It does not have more aura. No, it doesn't. That's cap. My demonic breaker has more aura than every demon dragon combined. Demonic breaker ain't bad though. That's what I'm saying. Demonic breaker is the better path, and it has more aura. Mystic Fu. Ooh, that's close. I feel like the silver would just look infinitely better. Looks pretty good though. Like, can I fit gold here? It just looks bad in my opinion. And then the wings don't really fit. That doesn't look that bad. You don't look too hard. The white just looked better, though. This just looked way better. What stops me from making my hybrid use Villainous Path is Primal Path. It's just way too good. What? The Primal Path is just better. But like I said, I would wait for Pass Part 2 to pick. Yeah, Nocturnus, me too, but we all know that's probably not going to happen. Torb, do you want to rejoin and like hit and crit me? Because guess what? NPCs can't crit you. What does this path do against NPCs? You just get slightly more damage reductions? You have a 25% chance to reach melee damage. What does that mean? The NPCs just like do less damage on you sometimes? How bad do I think Hybrid Super Saiyan 4 is going to be? I genuinely don't think it's going to be that bad of a nerf at all. What, like, the only way they can make the nerf bad is by changing the half Saiyan passive. The half Saiyan passive is what makes it OP. It could give you 20% damage, and it would still be really good. It would still be better than the current other two. Because the power-up is still good, too. Alright, give me a little bit. Let's actually go to South Earth. The path is so good that even if they nerf it, it'll still be a top 3 path. I mean, yeah. Hybrid Super Saiyan 4, no matter how bad they nerf it, it's still going to be one of the best paths in the game. Strictly because of half Saiyans. Any path that's giving half Saiyans any kind of damage is just going to be OP. Feels the aura, man. Wow. That's awesome. This shit has aura. This has aura. This is great. Oh, hey, you got one too. So, this is the Super Saiyan... We burning out. Yep, that's us. This is the Super Saiyan burnout path. Dude, Dude, can we talk about my CAC real quick, bro? It is fire. Let's call it a caw from WWE create a wrestler. No, this is a create a character. And it looks awesome. I think this one looks great. So, this and this form looks good too. This is Ethereal Saiyan, half Saiyan. Super Saiyan Burnout is the transformation. It is inspired by Luffy, you know, like from One Piece, like the gears and all that. And then this is also inspired by Sun Wukong, which is from Journey to the West, which actually inspired Dragon Ball itself. So. Here are my stats. Not great, but we'll work with it. Here's my transformation. I do actually have it completed, which is good. And the path passive ability, Enlightened Heart. You take 10% damage from swords. Everyone saw that and gasped. They were like, huh, why would they have a built-in weakness? It kind of needed one. For melee users, it kind of needed one. 25% chance to reduce melee damage by 20%. When struck by a critical hit, the user also reflects 1.5% of the damage, or no, 1.5 times the damage back. So in case you were wondering, yes, NPCs can't crit. So this path is useless against NPCs. Absolutely! Another path that's useless against NPCs. Another! We do have some power-ups. We have Jingu Bang, which drains 30% of the enemy's ki and stamina when it's thrown and landed. Isn't that wonderful, man? You know who doesn't have ki and stamina? Is the NPCs in this game. I don't know what their obsession was. I don't know what the devs' obsession was with making every single path that is bad for fighting NPCs have a power-up that is also bad for fighting NPCs. But who knows, man? Who knows? Primal Half Saiyans needed to have double damage in red. They needed to have freaking 90% damage buff. And they needed to have a 35% damage boost power-up, man. They needed that, but this path can't get shit. Okay, buddy. They also have God Regen. They didn't have God Regen when it came out. They don't get God Mine. I don't know why, but they don't get God Mine. So, let's get into it. This path is actually kind of cool, in the sense that for PvP, if you're specifically fighting a melee user, you kind of whoop their ass. Even if they're using a sword. The problem is that let's just assume, right? There's two damage types, ki damage and melee damage. So let's just say 50% of the players are melee, 50% are ki. 50% of the player base you're useless against. So anyway, here's the technique. So I get Jingu Bang. I get this cool little weapon. Cool, right? And I can throw it. Woo! And it steals his ki and his stamina. So you can see my stamina is coming back really fast when it's on him. So, can you use power pull moves with it? I don't know, man. It beats me. So, that's not bad. I'll be curious to see if this actually works against NPCs, as in, like, if it gives you ki and stamina regen. Because it should, because that's what the Tuffle one does. The Tuffle passive steals stamina, but NPCs don't have stamina, but at least it gives you stamina when you crit, right? So the same thing should apply to this path. We'll test and see if that's how it works. Probably not, but we'll test it. Now then, if I just, like, start hitting this guy, you can see I'm taking damage while I hit him. I'm taking a lot of damage. A lot of damage. Oh, wow, okay, that's pretty good. You can see our health is pretty freaking similar. Obviously, I did a little bit more to him. But, damn, that's a lot of damage. You hit me. He has 2,500 in HP. You hit me. Yeah, you can see his health now draining too. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. That's pretty good. That's a good passive. The problem is you can say, like, oh, well, ki users still have to M1, right? No, they don't. You don't know how you don't play this game if you think that ki users have to M1 in this game. They don't. They don't have to. They can just spam freaking Light Pulse and then run away until Light Pulse comes back and then spam that again. You know, there's a million things they can do. It's the Thorn enchant from Minecraft. Yeah, Thorns. There's a million things that they can do to prevent themselves from M1ing, so ki users do not have to hit you now. If M1ing was, like, for some reason, M1ing in this game is like a play style and not just how you fight, which is ridiculous. Final Stand is kind of a similar thing, like ki users just don't have to fight you. But at least in Final Stand, they have a lot more encouragement too, for sure. But I think both games are kind of guilty of that, right? Xenoverse kind of does it decently. I feel like a lot of keyboards in Xenoverse will still fight, even if there are people who are still going to cheese you too. Anyway, let's fight Super 17. I want to get rid of my stamina. And let's throw Jingu Bang at him. Yeah. Okay, it steals stamina. That's cool. Do I steal key? Oh, cool. That's good. You see, it could have been worse, guys. It could have been worse. It could have been a lot worse. That's fine. I'll take it. You have a move that can recover your stamina and ki while you fight. That's cool. You want to know the problem? Half Saiyans. Half Saiyans spam ultimates. They don't spam supers. So that sucks. But oh well. Now, if this was on a Android or something, or like... Ooh, what race uses moves a lot? Tuffles, right? If this was on a Tuffle, and Tuffles have something like that, which makes Tuffles good, but it just goes to show you. It would work better if this race was a race that actually used moves a lot, like skills. But they use ultimates more than they use supers. Now, I guess if you don't spam ultimates or whatever, or if the path passive was good and only really affected supers to begin with, maybe this would be good, but who knows? And by good, I mean, well, balanced. Obviously, that would be nerfed, and it would become a lot worse. Either way, this path has aura. It's really, really cool. I hope the path part 2 form is fun and good and has aura. Wish I had Jingu Bang right about now, man. That'd be nice. I'll just spam nuclear kick like everyone else. But yeah, I don't know. There's not much else to say about this path. It's good for PvP against 50% of the player base. I guess. I suppose. And the built-in weakness is for people who are only melee. They can equip a sword. Most of them already have a sword anyway, because they low-key give you good reach. But, there's at least an answer, right? Like, there's at least something that they can do to give them hope. Why can't I use the throw? Does it cost stamina? I can't use it. There we go. I don't know why I couldn't use it. It didn't even take stamina. That's weird. It's good against 50% of the PvP player base. 3 people. That's funny. Either way. Either way, this passive is still cool. I like this passive. Or not passive, sorry, this path. Passive needs a rework. I think they're reworking every half Saiyan passive in this update. I hope they do. Alright, man, you need to die now. If you're overstaying, you're welcome. That's the problem with this path, is I don't have a good way to deal damage unless I just like lower myself to red and then spam nuclear kick on him. But that has nothing to do with my path. That's just my race can do that. Oh my god. There's the aura. Put an end to Super 17. There we go. I don't have much more to say. This path is an aura farming path, and this is an aura farming game. So I guess, man, it makes sense. It does look really good though. It looks really good. Path is awesome. Can't even use power pull moves in Jingu. That sucks. Alright, that was harmless, I guess. Reminded me how cool that path was. Right now, for PvP, it's better than Rage, and that's not saying much. I don't think that's true. I think Rage is better. For PvE. Easily. That path sucks for PvE. Rage is definitely better. Rage, you get the 35% damage boost. Yo, what's up? Chat, In 1 hour and 11 minutes, the goal ends. I need one more super chat to be able to eat tonight. Wanted to remind you guys. I still want my sword. That's true. Is that everything? Bang. All of them are done. Now I need to switch slots. Switch accounts. Yes! Bang! Nightmare Crimson! I can eat!
Eat.
Fire emoji. Another! Mitch, thank you for the 5, bro.
Dragon Namekian.
Sorry, guys. I don't feel good. I might have to end the stream. On a real note. For Dragon Namekian, I need to do, I have to get all the Dragon Balls before I do Dragon Namekian. I'm not going to do a half-ass showcase. Do I want to do that right now? I don't know. I don't know. I still have to do Golden. I have to do the TN human path, which I actually like, the TN human path. I have to do... I haven't done Super Villainous, right? I haven't done Rebirth either. I'll do a poll. I'll let you guys pick. What path I showcase next. Alright, chat. Did I put Golden Freddy? How many videos have I recorded so far? Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 today. About to do 6. And then I still have the 2 from last night as well. So we have 7 in the vault right now. I'm gonna do one more. You guys want Golden Freddy? Well, it's close between All Seeing Human and Golden Freddy. I'll keep it going for another 5 votes or so. Chat, vote! Vote, 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 vote. We need more votes. Close, guys. What's the strongest ultimate melee move? It's the one from Shisami. Alright, Golden Freddy won. It was close. I want you. I don't think I need anyone's help for this path, right? I don't think so. Was it a tie? Oh, shit. I ended the vote, and 2 more people voted as I ended the vote. I'll do both. I'll do both. You guys clutched up last second. I'll do both. I'll do this, and then I'll do the human one, and then we'll end the stream. That sounds fair. Yeah, no, this shit is OP. I don't know what they were thinking with this path, man. This path is awesome. If Saiyans had this shit, bro, holy shit. It would be fire. E-blast damage scales by 25% of melee power. I still don't know what this shit means, man. What does that mean? Why does it want you to do melee? Does this nerf you too? Reese, if you have the Marbling Drop Game Pass, then Marbling Drop. Other than that, it's probably just like Please Nice Shot. Raging Bull Impact, it's from Shisami. You just get more Ki Blast damage. Oh, so it takes 25% of your melee damage and adds it to your Ki damage? It's on top of your Ki. Whoa, what the fuck? Why couldn't Monstrous get that? Hello? Hello? Dude. That's crazy. That doesn't make any sense. Wow, I became Golden Frieza. Isn't that awesome? I hate this path, but it's so good too. This is a good path. This is a good path. I just hate how every Frieza form just makes you look like Frieza or cooler. That's why I prefer Monstrous over this one. But Monstrous doesn't work, and it makes me so much angrier seeing that passive down there. And let's get into the video. This is Golden Frieza, obviously. Here's my stats on my form. Obviously not great. Here's my stats on my character. And here's the path passive Prodigy. E-blast damage scales by 25% of melee power. Now you might read that and be like, oh boy, another bad path. So, what this does is it takes 25% of your melee stat and just adds it to your Ki damage. Is that a great ability? No. Because why would you put melee in? But to be fair, if you do your time chamber and gravity training, the melee is going to your Ki damage that you're getting from there. The free melee that you're getting is absolutely just going to add to your Ki damage, so that's good. You shouldn't do a split build for this. But it adds it. Why doesn't Monstrous do that? It just takes your melee and it adds it to your Ki. 25% of it. Why couldn't Monstrous do that? That doesn't make any sense. At all. And then Ki Blasts have no cooldown if that wasn't good enough. This is a lot more OP than you think it is. I want you guys to know that. This is really good. These don't do no damage. They do decent damage. They track. You can... I did a strategy with Pure Saiyans where you would keep the boss stunned and then you'd have a Pure Saiyan in red health just spamming Ki Blast, a Ki Pure Saiyan. Bro, that shit did good damage. Not as good as a Hybrid Saiyan, obviously. Yeah, the start gun? Yeah. So, This is just a silly path. I don't have the start gun, do I? Yeah, I don't think so. But that's a good ability on top of it. And then on top of everything else, for no reason, they just get 40% health. What? That shit is so good. That is so good. Why? Why does it get all of that? On top of all of that, the power-up, great Death Beam, this is a fantastic Super Ultimate. It's just a good move for free every 45 seconds. I don't know why they snapped so hard on the Golden Frieza path. Every path should have been like this. Every path is because Golden Frieza is durable. I've always said that, by the way. I've always said that I don't know why games portray Frieza to be a glass cannon. That MF tanked a spirit bomb, by the way. He is tough as nails. Frieza is one tough freaking dude in the anime. I don't know why every game portrays Frieza's as glass cannon builds, but okay. I guess for gameplay wise, but it makes sense why they add it. I understand why this is here, like lore wise, but gameplay wise, dude, this is so OP. Yeah, he also survives a planet blowing up when he's on the planet, literally standing on the planet, dying. He's cut in half. The planet blows up, huge planet, and he still survived. And he gets beat by Broly for an hour and still survives. Longer than the whole turn of power. It makes sense. But it's just like, why? Why? Why couldn't we give something to, like, Ethereal? Why couldn't Ethereal have something like this? Why couldn't the demonic, demon god dragon have something like this for PvE at least, right? Like, I don't know how you would implement it, but, like, maybe they could have a line that just says, against NPCs, you get damage reduction or something. Like, that would be nice. That would help a lot. But, no, that's not how they want to do things, so sure. Anyway, this path is good. Let's go right to South Earth and fight Super 17. Half an hour in base, by the way. That is true. He goes golden like 30 minutes in or something, or like an hour in. Should I limit break defense on Super Saiyan God? That's what I did. So if that's what you want to do, yeah. Otherwise, you could do stamina or key control, or you could just not do it and save it for blue, because blue is around the corner. Because those mastery points are going to be pretty useful for the update. Yeah, the power-up is amazing, yeah. Great Death Beam is a great power-up. My idea with doing defense for Super Saiyan God is, if I were to ever use Super Saiyan God again, I would use I would want defense so I don't instantly die. Like, if I ever had a reason to use God, it wouldn't be for the damage. So I used it for defense. Or stamina. You could do it for stamina too, would be really good. Yo, Nightmare, thank you for the 5.
Imagine if they gave the mini death beams to golden form like they did in XV2.
Yeah. The Zetaverse 2 mini death beams are really cool. I think they should get reskin to that. Alright, here we are. We're gonna fight Super 17. I think I'm still Daima size too. Yeah, I totally am. 0.7? I guess that means my demon wasn't Daima sized. Cool. Anyway. Here's Great Death Beam, by the way. You have to be really close to them, but it does good damage. Like, that's not insane because I'm not a Hybrid Saiyan Potara fusion, or a Namekian with 2 Namekians absorbed or something like that. But it's still really good damage for free every 45 seconds. Like, for example, there's Marbling Drop, which obviously does more, but that's like the best ultimate in the whole game. Do I have Emperor's Death Beam? I don't. I don't have Emperor's Blast either, do I? Yeah, no. I definitely didn't farm for that on this slot. That grind is so annoying. Yeah, I got some freaky moves. Oh, that actually looks cool for golden. Yeah, I already have my Great Death Beam back. I'm gonna stun him and use that. As far as I'm aware, they don't ever evasive out of that either. Jesus, the charging speed. That's good. That's good charging speed, man. Dude, I still don't know why they made this a thing. Because Frieza's exist, and it just adds on to it. Like the form perfection thing, like, you get to, like, increase your charging speed even more as a Frieza, is insane. Like, as if freezes weren't good enough already, man. These were already one of the best races in the game before the path update. If not the best race. For PvP, right? Already have Death Beam again. I just have to stun him. Oh my god. Game is bad. I charged for like half a second. I have enough ki to use this. That's awesome. That does a lot of damage, dude. And here, we can just do this. Wall. By the way. Just forever. And just forever do this. Is he ever gonna catch me? Maybe. Maybe not, though. Get out of here. Like, I'm not doing nothing to him, you know? Oh, no. Okay, dude. These NPCs today, if you didn't know, I recorded like 7 videos today. Like, all the last few videos you've seen were all recorded in the same day, all back to back. And, dude, they've been pissing me off all day. All day. They've been difficult. Oh, dude, wow. You just like him, I guess. Yeah, this path is amazing. There's nothing else to really say. It's a great PvP path, great PvE path. It's just a great path. There's really no downside to it at all. It has no built-in weakness, no nothing. It's just great. We're about to kill him. This is a weak slot too, by the way. Oh no. Oh, there you go. Yeah, this is a good path. I don't know. It's just like, it boggles my mind, right? It boggles my mind how they can make a path like this so effortlessly good just by throwing on more extra damage. Cool little ability. 40% health. Big damage ultimate right here. It's like, I don't know, man. You get mini marbling drop. That's their power up. You literally just get mini marbling drop you can use for free every 45 seconds. Like, I don't. Yeah, the only downside is you turn into ugly off Frieza, bro. That's literally it. The only downside is you're ugly. You're a piss lizard. That's it. Other than that, it's just like fantastic. It just doesn't make sense. Like what, how did they design this? And then they also designed like Super Saiyan Rage and Ethereal and what's the like the Demon God Dragon specifically for PvE, you know? Like how do you do that? How is this amazing path developed by the same dev team who made all that shit? Yeah, how did Monstrous get passed, you know? Like how did, like, it just doesn't make sense. I don't know, man. I don't know. Whatever. Alright, I gotta do the human path, Cat said. And then I'm free. The hair's suck in this game at this point. I'm gonna go bald. I'll see. Yeah, you pick between aura or being good. Very true. Isn't this outfit really rare? I remember getting this and people in my chat freaking out. Let's go get that bull move. A mythical drop that I got by doing the story, but I can't get fucking Emperor's Blast. With 2 times drops, killing Golden Freeze every 30 seconds. Like, GG. Okay, so this path is crits, damage is buffed. That's just insanely OP, man. And then the power-up is guaranteed crits, right? Yeah, watch this, chat. Watch this. You guys want to see something funny? Die! That's awesome. That's awesome. Dude, the full crit freaking Raging Bull attack is gonna be crazy. What's like a super move that does a lot of crits or a lot of hits? I mean a super attack. What has a worse schedule, FS or DBOG? Oh no, they're both pretty bad right now. I don't know what happened with Final Sin Remastered. It just got DBOG'd all of a sudden, and I don't know why or how. It makes me really sad. I mean, Final Stand came out, and then 2 months later we had Namek, so I feel like that's better pace than anything that DBOG has like ever done ever. So at least it has that. Yeah, everyone can say whatever they want, but the Boo Saga did take 3.5 years, yep. Final Stand has the worst grinding of all Dragon Ball games. That is an insane take. That is an insane take. How did you get that? How did you come up with that? It takes a month to maybe perfect Super Saiyan God in Final Stand. Okay. It takes over a month to complete your Time Chamber and Gravity Chamber training in DBOG. And the thing is Final Stand, like, perfection is not required. It's not necessary. And the way that you perfect things in Final Stand is just by playing the game. In DBOG, to finish your Time Chamber shit, Time Chamber Gravity isn't required either. I would say it's more required than Final Stand Perfection is, easily. But the thing is this is the DBOG Time Chamber stat method. It's this for an hour, or like 30 minutes or something, or logging in and actually playing Final Stand. Like, playing the game and having fun with your friends. If you log in with your friends and do raids every day like I do, like I feel like normal people should do, just log in, do your raids, log out with friends, it doesn't feel like grinding, you're just playing the game. Like in DBOG, if I got time, like, quote-unquote time chamber progress from logging in and doing raids in this game with my friends. Number one, the raids in this game are not fun to do, by the way. But even if they were fun, if that's how it was, it would be way better. No, you have to macro hard to perfect forms. No, you don't. Actually, no, you don't. Macroing specifically hurts your transformation progress in Final Stand. Like, it doesn't help, really. Like, it only really helps for, like, activations, you could say. But I rarely get the activation notice for perfecting. Like, that's rarely something that you get stopped by. The entire mastery progress got found out? Yeah, and it was the same thing we always knew it was. Who do you think you're talking to, man? I know this stuff. I'm telling you straight up, you can still just play the game. You can still just play the game. You log in, that's how half my friends got Super Saiyan God perfected. They don't know, and this was before the mastery progress thing got figured out. They just logged in and did their raids every day. And that's how you do it. There's nothing else to it. Yeah, you can perfect a macro to go do shit for you, but you don't have to do that. You don't have to. You can play casually and get there. Which, the fact that you can play casually and get there automatically disqualifies Final Stand grinding from being that bad. If you can casually achieve it in a reasonable amount of time, which you can, then the grinding is not bad. This game, the gameplay is boring. So logging in and having fun with your friends is almost non-existent in this game. Because it just, like, that just doesn't happen. And then the process of actually grinding in this game is this. You're looking at it. It's this. This is the most effective way. Like, I'm sorry, like, yes, Final Stand Mastery is a painful grind if you're sitting there specifically trying to grind it. But it's a grind that is specifically designed for casual players. It is a grind that rewards casual play. And that's why people don't like it, because they just want to sweat. Final Stand is an infinitely better casual game than DBOG is. And that is a hot take, and I don't give a shit. That is the true take. Which player base is worse, DBOGs or Final Stands? Well, DBOGs is infinitely better, I think. They're just way more appreciative. Which is funny, because the devs will tell you that they hate the player base or whatever, but like the DBOG player base is way more loyal than the Final Stands player base. Easily. Final Stand players are also way more toxic. The community is insanely, infinitely more toxic somehow. The DBOG player bases are angels compared. But there's no way I can sit here and you can say that Final Stand's grinding is the worst because of form perfection, when form perfection is literally a mechanic that is intended for casual players. Can you break the sword on the dummy? Yeah, I think you can. But yeah, there's just no way. There's just no way you can have that take. No way. It's just wrong. Final Stand isn't perfect, and form perfection is nowhere near perfect, but it still rewards casual players more than it rewards sweats. Because you can sweat and try to do it all you want to, but it's just gonna make your brain hurt. And if you just don't take it seriously, it'll be fun. Yeah, most DBOG players are like teenage, young adult people who are normal and just play the game and have fun and appreciate it for what it is. And then Final Stand players are like 30 to 40-year-old men who like threaten to dox you if you beat them in a 1v1. So, that's the difference. I know you did this a while back with W Iron King collab. Thank you. Hoping to do another one with him someday. I forgot when I asked him. Yeah, he said after the 8th anniversary we would do it. When did the 8th anniversary end? The problem is we're going into GDC soon. So, I don't know. Maybe after GDC I'll ask him. Okay, let's get this video. That's it? No way. No way. Chad, is that it? Or did it bug or something? Did I mess it up? No way. Alright, well this is the third eye showcase for humans. You get a third eye. It's right there. And you get an aura. On. So this is the awesome, obviously the awesome TN meme, right? That's what this path is based off of. Here are my perfections on it. Very bad, obviously. Sorry. And then these are my stats. All seeing is the path passive ability. Crits deal 2.5x damage. And then they have the same dampen ability that the Naruto path had, right? So, this path is actually very, very good. We have the third eye analysis here. Guaranteed crits for 10 seconds. This could be a YouTube short, man. But you guys know me. I need to drag it out. This is a fantastic path. Really, it's a very simple path, design-wise, concept-wise. Everything about this path is really pretty simple, but it just works. It's just very good. What's my... I have 2.8k physical damage. That's not great. That's not a lot. Where is Super 17? But we're gonna do great. We're gonna do phenomenal here. Let's just immediately... We're in third eye. Right? Where's my eye? There we go. I had to pick the hairstyle that hides the eye the best, didn't I? Charge up my ultimate. We're gonna pop this. And then Raging Bull Impact. No, that's pretty good. That's not bad damage at all. For like, no Patara fusion. No nothing. You can't deflect this, by the way. For nothing, that's just good. That's just straight up, it's just good damage. Patara fusing on top of this would be insane. Right? Absolutely incredible. You know what would be sick, bro? If I had a half Sam Patara fusion partner that was like all melee, mastery rank up, no way. And it was like I could use my ability and then switch to him and he would have guaranteed crits. And then he'll just be in red HP and he'll one-shot the boss with Raging Bull Impact. That would be awesome. But yeah, even like not spamming ultimates, like the crit thing is just... I'm bugged. The crit thing is just insane. It's so good. People ask me all the time which human path to go. It honestly prefers... It depends on what you prefer, right? If you like the Naruto thing, then you should do the Naruto thing. But me personally, I prefer this path. The super ultimate is really cool on the Naruto path. But to me, I'm taking this path. This power-up is awesome too. Come on, man. I wanted to hit some supers. I gotta find some better supers that work. Like Punisher Drive, would probably be a good opener there. Get out of here. Dude, Final Blow activates that. That's really good. Final Blow activates the dampen. Oh, I almost died because of the bug. That would have been nice, because I ran out of stamina. Shit. You're gonna stamina break, man. Get out of here. You guys remember that stream? For those who know. Oh, you can't deflect that, but you can use a freaking random evasive and get rid of it, man. Yeah. Bum. I love After Image. And that ultimate is just gonna do so much damage if you get lucky with the crits. If you crit nuclear kick too, dude, the damage would explode. Let's do this. Oh, dude. Are you serious? Oh, you suck. Nah, this is it. This is the last video I'm recording today. This game sucks, man. That would have never happened to me in finals. You gotta keep the gimmick alive always. Dude, stop evasiving! Just die, man. I hate you. This path does a lot of damage. I'm not gonna lie. It just does. The dampen. Now, remember, it is bugged. So, every time you do a knockback, it's gonna activate. So, that's one thing that makes this really good. Which, it's unfortunate that it's just a bug that does that. But, dude, on a player, making them unable to evasive, and then hitting them with the third eye analysis. Look at the crits. You know what? I should just go nuclear kick right away. Right after that. Look at the damage. That's insane. And it works, too. You have enough time. I don't know, man. I like this path. It's really simple. but the power-up is really good, and obviously the passive is really good. It only really lets you play melee with this path, which kind of sucks. Like, you can't go key on this path, because key moves obviously can't crit. I wish that the devs thought the pass through more. Like, something for key users to be able to use this path. Like, anything. Like, say, like, key damage got buffed too. So that way, if you were a melee, you would get the crit thing, and if you were a key, you would then get something else, right? Because the other path is also, like, not good for key users either. Because it has a melee super ultimate, and a melee normal move that's really good. Which is Hidden Lotus, or whatever it's called. Primary Lotus, right? I should have, like, a stun move and whatnot. Let me get this evasive. This would just help. Let's do this. He's dead. Maybe not literally, but he's about to be dead. Any crits I do are just doing an insane amount more damage than they should be. It's the RNG path. It's the potential man path. I have a really fast fighting style too, just so I can rack up the crits. Helps. Definitely helps. I'm on a 14 crit streak. Those are all doing more damage than they should. I think Punisher Drive hits multiple times too and can crit too, which is nice. Oh, he avoided Tri-Beam. That's impressive. Not many people can do that. You can't deflect that, man. You just can't do it. Alright, man. Don't be a bum, dude. Let's finish this. Final blow! Here we go. That's gonna do it for the video. There's nothing else to talk about. This is just a great path. Very good path. I wish that humans had something for key. Like, I guess you can go Hakaishin key on a human, which is fine. And it really does work too, because you have the faster ultimate charge, which really helps Hakaishin. So if you are a key human, then you should go Hakaishin, really. Other than that, though, if you're melee, you need to go either this path or the Naruto path. Just whichever one you prefer. I prefer this one, but that's just me. If you really are a Naruto fan, go the Naruto path, right? This is a good path. Alright, chat. I'm gonna end the stream. I love you guys. Thank you for letting me eat tonight. Very nice of you. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I did, even though we looked at a lot of bad paths. We only have, what? Supervillain, Bio Android. Is that it? Is it Supervillain and Bio Android? Are those the only two? I think so. Am I forgetting one? Yeah. Oh, the Namekian one. We have to do the Namekian Dragon Ball hunting. Yep. We do. Alright, bye guys. Take care. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the love. Bye-bye.